Hi there, let's talk about keywords, one of the easiest ways to make your research less painful and way more effective. When searching, using keywords properly saves time digging through unhelpful search results.
What do you mean by keyword?
A keyword is an important word or phrase from your topic that explains what you're looking for. It's like if you're ordering food, you don't say the whole recipe, you ask for pizza. We use keywords to search because databases don't understand full sentences. They just match the words you type. Keywords help you break your topic into smaller parts that the search tool can understand. Let's have a look at an example. Say your research is understanding how Indigenous people engage in environmental management in the Northern Territory. It might be tempting to copy that whole sentence straight into the search box, but we need to pick the terms that capture the main idea. For this question, those words are Indigenous, environmental management, and Northern Territory. Now that you've got your main keywords, it's important to understand that the same idea can be described using different words depending on who wrote it, where they're publishing, and even when the resource was made. First off, some keywords are synonyms, different names for the same concept. For example, you might use Indigenous, First Nations, Aboriginal, or the name of a specific group, like the Larrakia people. Then there are terms that describe similar or related concepts around the topic. Instead of environmental management, you could use terms like land management or conservation. You also need to consider context. For example, Indigenous peoples often use the term caring for country to describe environmental management. And remember, Northern Territory is often shortened to NT, so it's a good idea to include both versions. You can also expand using broader terms like Northern Australia, or focus using narrow terms such as Darwin or Alice Springs. Using alternative terms helps make sure you don't miss important research just because it's called something different. Now that you have your keywords and alternatives, the next step is to combine them in a way that helps the search tool understand exactly what you want. We do that using some simple words called Boolean operators. Sounds fancy, but they're just and, or, and occasionally not. Here's how they work. Or is for similar terms. It expands your search, pulling in different ways people might say the same thing. For example, we would say environmental management, or conservation, or caring for country. A quick tip here is to pay attention to phrases, that is terms with two or more words. We combine these using quotation marks to tell the tool the words need to appear next to each other in the source. Next, we use and to link different concepts. For example, we could add our next set of concept keywords for Indigenous peoples like this, and Indigenous or First Nations or Aboriginal. And helps make sure all parts of your topic appear together in your search results. Then add another and for the location, Northern Territory or NT or Darwin. And then there's not. It's like a bouncer for your search, blocking things you don't want. Say you keep getting Queensland results, but you're only focused on the NT. You can add not Queensland. Just a heads up, not is useful, but use it carefully. You might accidentally block good sources that mention both terms. So that's the basics. Break your topic down, mix and match your keywords, and use and or not to control your search. It might take a few tries to get the right strategy, but that's all part of the process. Smarter keywords mean better results and less time scrolling. Good luck, and if you get stuck, your library's always here to help. You can send an email to askthelibrary@cdu.edu.au, call us, text us, or book an appointment to talk with your friendly librarians.